everybody. I'm here in my office. I've been working all week, and I've really missed everybody. We've been really busy. It's a different kind of busy. It's really quiet here at my house, and so I've been spending a lot of time here getting ready for you guys. There's no laughter in my house with little kids. There's no sensory path for me to jump or walk on down the hallway. And I really do miss your smiles and those great morning wishes of, hey, have a great day, Mrs. Robertson. So please know I'm missing them, and I really hope to hear them soon. If you haven't heard from your teacher this week, you will be hearing from them this coming week. They will be communicating with you through email, most likely. So keep your eye out for that. I hope that while you're home, you're taking some time to read a book, draw a picture, listen to some music, try out a new recipe with your parents, and get some fresh air. Because this last week has just been an opportunity for you guys to get settled, and no expectations for homework, but we hope you're engaged in some of those activities your parents have we've sent home to your parents so that you can stay fresh on those skills that you've all learned. I'll be sending out a post on Facebook here in the next day or two about the days and times that I will be posting on Facebook Live so that you can still have some FaceTime with me. Feel free to, hi Jackson, feel free to post any questions or comments while I'm doing live, and I will respond to them if I can right in the moment. Otherwise, I'll get back to them. My hope is to also be able to post videos on YouTube for anyone who does not have access to the Facebook page, but I'm working on that format for you. So tonight, the story I have for you is It Wasn't My Fault. And this is a really funny book, and I hope that you get a laugh out of it because I kind of needed one tonight. So let's take a look. Things did not always go well for Murdley Gordson. See that kite? It's up in that tree. He couldn't control the toothpaste, and he fell into wastebaskets. And he dropped only valuable vases. Whatever happened, it was usually his fault. Hi, Logan. Hi, Dominic. One day he went for a walk in his one too big new shoe. He couldn't remember where. There's a bird up in this tree. Before long, someone laid an egg on Murdley Gordson's head. Hi, Willella. He looked at a nearby bird. Did you lay an egg on my head? He asked. Hi, Jordana. I did, confessed the bird. But it wasn't my fault. A horrible aardvark screamed and scared me. There's that aardvark. So Murdley Gordson and the bird went to see the aardvark. Hi, Molly, Aubrey, Adam. Hi, Andrew, Matthew. Did you scream and scare the bird into laying an egg? Said Murdley Gordson's lay an egg on Murdley Gerdson's head, they asked. I did, confessed the aardvark. But it wasn't my fault. The nasty pygmy hippo stepped on my tail. Hi, Andrew and Matthew. And it screamed, just popped out. Hi, Addie. Maddox and Grayson. Together, they went to find the pygmy hippo. Did you step on the aardvark's tail, making him scream and scare the bird into laying an egg on Murdley Gerdson's head, they asked. I did, confessed the pygmy hippo, but it wasn't my fault. I did it by accident when I was getting out of the way of a hopping shoe with long ears. Hi, Connor and Caden. A what? They all asked. A hopping shoe with two long ears. Anybody have a guess? Anybody have any guess what might have two long ears? I have an idea. Here's a picture. Does that help? Hi, Aubrey. Just then along came a hopping shoe with long ears. I think it's a rabbit. With a pull and a tug, they soon found that the ears were attached to a rabbit. Hi, Paige and Henry. It wasn't my fault, the rabbit explained. I was hopping along when I landed in that shoe and became stuck. Good guess, Brooke. You got it. Wonder whose shoe that might have been. The shoe looked very much like the new too big shoe for Murdley that he stepped out of some time ago. In fact, it was. Any guesses whose fault it was when all this started? Murdley thought. The rabbit became stuck in my shoe and frightened the pygmy hippo, who stepped on the aardvark's tail. The aardvark screamed and scared the bird into laying an egg on my head. Then I suppose it was my fault, Murdley Gerdson said very sadly. 2 tears splashed on his new, too big shoes. There, said the pygmy hippo, the rabbit, the bird, and the aardvark. Don't cry. It was my fault, said the bird. It was my fault, said the aardvark. It was my fault, said the pygmy hippo. I think it was the shoe, said the rabbit. Let's go back to our house and do something about that egg. They all went into the kitchen. The aardvark turned Murdley Gerdson upside down, and the egg plopped into a pan. The rabbit ground the pepper. The pygmy hippo added a pinch of salt. The bird ran around and around in the pan, doing a very fine job of scrambling. I'm not too sure I would be eating that egg, but I guess the animals don't really care. Murdley Gerdson enjoyed every bite of his scrambled egg. Murdley thanked his friends. He went to the door to let them out. And it wasn't his fault. So that's the end of the book. I picked that one because I thought it was kind of funny. And I know when my kids were little, everything just wasn't their fault. It was always somebody else. So I hope you enjoyed this story. I really do miss you guys. I wish I could see your little faces. If you're doing something awesome this week, or even if you're hanging out and chilling out with your family, if you want to take a picture and put it on the Facebook page, I would love to see you. Mr. Connors put out a video today of some running his daughter was doing. And it was really awesome to just see people out there doing some things that were making them feel better at this time. So I really hope you take an opportunity to do those things that I suggested. It was my pleasure to read to you tonight. I will be reading later on this week. And like I said, check out the Facebook page for some dates and times. I miss you and I hope to see you soon. Bye, everybody.